All right, everybody. Welcome to the second match. I mean, the first match of the second round. Got those two mixed up. And we have the Mesagoza Magic, who won their first game, versus Little Leafeons, who unfortunately lost their first game, hoping to bring it back with the second game. And we see a lot of the same Pokemon from Little Leafeons. We see a bit of a difference. I think Galarian Zapdos came last time. Cyclizar definitely didn't. He's definitely a new one here. And a lot of new ones from Mesagoza Magic. Hariyama, Tentacruel, Articuno, I think are all three new ones. We're going to see an immediate start with Ninetales and Hariyama as Dragonite and Cyclizar hit the field. So this is a little unfortunate for both these Pokemon as Hariyama is going to do a lot to Cyclizar, although Ninetales can honestly do a lot to both of these. So a little bit of an unfortunate lead. I feel this might be, fake out Aurora Veil. Not much you can do about this, or they can just kind of go for some kills. Either one would work here. Kind of depends if this Dragonite is a multi-scale or not, whether he lives a blizzard. So probably an immediate Terra. Yeah, we're gonna see a Fake Out, which is gonna cause Cyclizar to flinch, and Blizzard coming out doing quite a bit of damage. Definitely multi-scale there. Rock Slide coming out doing decent damage to at least the Alolan Ninetales. But yeah, with that multi-scale gone, definitely gonna get taken out by another Blizzard here. Yeah, no freezes. We saw last time there was an unfortunate freeze on, I believe it was Doc's Bun. So no freezes this time, but yeah, now that your Terra is gone, this Dragonite is in a lot of danger. But with these two really fast Pokemon on the field, maybe you can take out a little Ninetales before it gets to do anything. And I think that's what they're going to predict. As Tentacruel comes out, they'll swap to Hisuian Arcanine and Shed Tail. So they're going to get either Dragonite or Chen Pao is going to come out. As a Drain Punch was in a Chen Pao, that was a good substitute, keeping it alive. And in a slightly better position, now this Tentacruel is quite tanky to the team right now, although it is mainly a special tank. But yeah, you have to get around this fighting type first, I think, who's I'm gonna assume thick fat, and when you see Chen Pao, you're gonna want that resistance to those ice type moves. And not sure how much it has against Tentacruel either, so we shall see what the little Leafeons have in store. No Aurora Veil hits the field though, even with Ninetales on the field, so they definitely that's going to be pretty helpful as that I think it's 33% damage reduction is no longer on the field. I wonder if this is like maybe Scarf Arcanine or something. I really want to know what this Chen Pao does because you sent Chen Pao into Hariyama, and this thing it's a beast, honestly. And neither of these Pokemon currently do much. Yep, it's going to protect. That does make sense. Wild Charge going to instantly take out Tentacruel as Hariyama goes for a Drain Punch into that Protect, immediately sending out a Alolan Ninetales. No hesitation there at all. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good here. As long as it doesn't get insta-killed by Hisuian Arcanine, who I believe by base is faster. Let me double check that real quick. No, I'm very wrong. Alolan Ninetales goes first, so yeah, Chenpal's still definitely in danger. But not a ton of good swaps here. Your Cyclizars took a bunch of damage from that Shed Tail, and Dragonite definitely not going to take whatever Chenpao doesn't want to take either, so... Yeah, but like even if you do take out the Alolan Ninetales, this Hariyama is such a good pick into this team besides Dragonite. That's the only one it is definitely not good into. See, a Cyclizar is going to come out to tank whatever move. It's actually going to be Protect. This Wild Charge hits it. Not going to do anything, obviously. And Headlong Rush going to one-hit KO the Hisuian Arcanine, getting rid of that problem for the Alolan Ninetales. Now, I mean, if you have a Steel move on your Cyclizar, it'd be very good here. But I don't think he really gets those. So, I think, unfortunately, the Alolan Ninetales, maybe like an Extreme Speed kills? I don't know if this is like Banded Dragonite or something like that. I can definitely see like Bandit Extreme might pick up the KO on a little Ninetales. It's not physically bulky by base, but obviously you can train it to be more physically bulky. Or gets up to Articuno, so you have the two ice types in the back. Another Shed Tail going to come out to get a Chen Pao back onto the field for no damage. And Aurora Veil going to come up as Rock Slide does a lot of damage to Articuno, even though uh, we're going up. And last turn of Snow, so losing that physical defense from the Snow as well. It's going to put Mesagoza Magic in a bad spot, although Articuno it's not faster than Chen Pao though, so Chen Pao could start doing a lot of damage. Here we see another swap to Hariyama's Extreme Speed's gonna hit that slot, gonna do not a ton. Sucker Punch, not picking up the KO on Arcuno as it double misses Blizzard. Yeah, that snow not being up is really not good. Oh, that's really bad for Mesagoza Magic. That double Blizzard miss. I mean, maybe we see a little Ninetales come back out, but if you do that, like a single Rock Slide will take out both of them right there. Yeah, this is a really rough position. That Chen Pao with the substitute is going to be really hard to get rid of now. Um, that Aurora probably going to keep Hariyama alive for like a turn, but you're not healing that much with Drain Punch off of, I mean, of course, Dragonite or the substitute. Yep, Extreme Speed going to KO Articuno. Ice Spinner doing very little to Hariyama. Who's probably going to heal most of that back, or not even. Maybe the substitute's based off of Cyclozar's HP. I could see that being a thing. Yeah, but I mean, like, how do you stop just like another extreme speed? I'm not sure Hariyama can KO Dragonite in one hit, so you're Alolan Ninetales is here. But I mean, Hariyama is very good into this team. The Drain Punch is gonna heal it up quite a bit. Um, so yeah, you gotta figure out a way around this Hariyama. Also, the Ice Spinner definitely confirms that thing's thick fan. I don't really know what else it would be, but yeah, those ones are doing no damage. So you're probably have to go for I think it's like Secret Sword or something, right? Secret Sword, Sacred Sword, one of those two. They're two different moves, but they sound like the exact same. So I don't. One of them they ignore stat changes. The other one's like the special. So whatever the physical one is. So yeah, we see a protect. That one makes sense. Sacred Sword. Yep, there it is. Comes out. And Rock Slide. Maybe hoping for the flinch here. And he does get it. I think that will in fact seal the game now. Your Hariyama is a bit too low to do much here. Although, yeah, Sacred Sword, yeah, it did 25%, so it's probably a roll, actually, whether you're still in this game or not. Yep, Extreme Speed's going to kill the Alolan Ninetales, and we'll see. It's going to go for Bullet Punch, yeah, not going to do too much, and Sacred Sword will take out the Hariyama. So definitely a bit of luck for the little Leafeons, but, you know, that's that's Pokemon sometimes. But yeah, yeah, the Mesagoza Magic, they're gonna have to try and get those snow turns better. I think if they just had that turn of snow there, they played very defensively, which is always a good thing. But you just got to really keep track of those weather, terrain, all those timers in your head. It's really tough. But yeah, I'm wondering if the same team will be brought by the Little Leafeons because as they saw, Alolan Ninetales and Hariyama are both pretty tough for them to deal with. Like yeah, I mean, like Swampert could maybe help. Actually, wow, yeah, this team is really weak to Alolan Ninetales at least, but maybe that Galarian Zapdos could help against that Hariyama here. I'm sure Hariyama's coming again. We saw how good it did. Um, so yeah, we'll see. And we see Meowstic lead this time. Meowstic Tentacruel into Cyclozar and Galarian Zapdos this time. So Galarian Zapdos being threatened a little bit here by Meowstic, but Meowstic could also, not be really running any offensive moves once it does do that. I believe it does get fake out, all the screens, a bunch of other supporting moves with its prankster. But the problem with leading these two tanks is this Cyclozar could just go for another one of those shed tails into Chen Pao. And what do you do to stop that with this team? Not this team, but this lead. Yeah, we see another immediate Terra Steel as the Reflect goes up, and it's going to get taunted. It's not going to get the light screen up, and Sid Arbor is going to come out. Interesting Terra that time. Like maybe you're trying to go for like the poison move from Tentacle, but even then it wouldn't do a ton. You probably still have enough for Shed Tail, and yeah, that's just gonna be your Terra. But yeah, this Meowstic will definitely know if it has an attacking move now, as it's going to go for Psychic move into Galarian Zapdos. That taunt was a little risky, to be honest. If it's just running Psychic, it's going to do like at least 50% to Zapdos here, and you need Zapdos for the Hariyama. Yeah, we'll see. This tentacle does seem to be also setting up. Uh, and yeah, I see why. Is that six physical attackers? Gonna swap so maybe did not have an attacking move, and Shed probably gonna bring in Chen Pao if I had to guess. Maybe Galarian Zapdos again. It is gonna be Chen Pao, gonna lower the defense of everybody on the field. And Muddy Water, ooh, and Muddy Water against Sui Arcanine. Yeah, Galarian Zapdos gonna come back out. I guess if he goes for it, we'll see. Can you have Aurora Veil up with Reflect? I mean, I don't think it does anything like different. I don't think you get like an additional physical defense, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that is something I'm realizing with that acid armor plays. That's six physical attackers. Acid armor is kind of an incredible play here. And you've just gotten rid of the wild charge that just, one hit KO Tentacle last time, so we'll see what they have to deal with that. And with Reflect already being up, this Ninetales could just kind of go for a fairy move, and that's gonna do a lot of damage to Zapdos and Shen Pao both being weak to it. Yeah, very pretty rough. And Protect coming out as Blizzard hits instead. Also super effective. And Brave Bird comes out, just barely not picking up the KO. Life Orb will keep picking up the KO on the Zapdos though. And Ice Beam probably going for that Zapdos in case it lived. But yeah, this Ninetales now in a bit of danger. And Tentacle has Ice Beam. What we saw is Muddy Water. That'll certainly hurt uh, Shen Pao. Yeah, this tentacles is a little rough, huh? I'm trying to think of with both those Pokemon now. Yeah, it's Cyclizar and Chen Pao versus this team. I'm not sure they can really get through all these Pokemon. I mean, you almost have to go for Alolan Ninetales, and Cyclizar just really ain't doing much. And yeah, it's gonna go for the Protect. Makes sense. Sucker Punch not gonna do anything. This Rapid Spin hits doing a whopping 9%. Muddy Water no accuracy drops, but doing a little less than half both opponents. Yeah, if you don't have a solution for that, that's your timer. I am assuming he's just gonna click Muddy Water until either it dies or both of its opponents die. Yeah, if you're expecting Sucker Punch, I mean, you can just keep swapping on your side of the field and just keep avoiding those Sucker Punches. As this Cyclizar is not gonna really be doing much damage. Yep, so you're gonna swap, avoid the Sucker Punch again. Rapid Spin doing once again very little. Muddy Water doing a lot more. Yeah, so that's two turns in a row that Chen Pao just hasn't been able to do anything. And like that's your main attacker here, but yeah, that's unless you got some crazy move to pull out to KO both these Pokemon this turn. This is a Blizzard Muddy Water and game two set and match. 'Cause yeah, the Mesagoza Magic really saw. I wonder if this only attacking move is Rapid Spin. So you're sort of doing very little, and here comes the Blizzard, which is going to take out both of them. So yeah, the Mesagoza Magic really adapting, not even losing a single Pokemon this time. Still played very defensively, but if you can take out the Hisuian Arcanine, there's not much they can do about Tentacruel and just swapping around those sucker punches. So yeah, we'll see if the little Leaf fans can get around this new team strategy. It's like they were playing defensive last time, but I'd say in the first game, I should say. That last match was even more defensive, just getting your Pokemon into positions where you just slowly whittle away at your opponent, not much they can do. But yeah, I think the little Leafeons are really gonna have to take a look at the team here and be like, what do I have for Fairy? You have a Hisuian Arcanine, but if you got, water and a Fairy, um, what do you do? Yeah, we haven't seen a Terra from Mesagoza, and I'm wondering, are they just going to do the straight up Steel Terra immediately again? We see another Cyclizar lead with Swampert this time, and the double screens lead, I'm going to call this, because we've got the Aurora Veil user and the Reflect user. But I think this time, Alolan Ninetales is here for offense. Being very fast, able to hit that Blizzard just right off the bat as Reflect comes up. Oh yeah, but we can see what the Swampert set is. That's the first time he's hitting the field. If it is a special Swampert, I believe that thing is a mixed attacker with like Muddy Water itself. That could be pretty good if they're only setting up Reflects. We're gonna see a Fake Out going to Cyclizar, making sure it cannot go for that Shed Tail, and Blizzard probably gonna take it out. It's not gonna take it out, but it's very close. Probably wished it would have taken it out. And interesting bulk up as you're being hit by special moves here, and bulk up's not gonna do much for that. But I guess you're getting set up for I guess your own attack. That's pretty much the only thing I see here. But yeah, Fake Out completely shutting down that Cyclizar play, who's probably going to be useless for the rest of the game now, especially since we saw its only attacking move is probably Rapid Spin, no Draco Meteor on this thing. I wonder what other moves does it have. Does it think it like coaching? It's usually for fighting types, but we'll see here. I mean, it doesn't really get many other moves. Like Draco Meteor is like the other one I think of because like Breaking Swipe I think is like another one that it can run to drop attack. There's the Reflect. We did see Taunt before. I got to taunt the Blizzard, so it's unfortunately still gonna get the move off. And Bulk Up again, gonna increase your attack and defense up to ×2 now. So once again, that's not gonna stop the Blizzard damage as Dragonite comes out. Uh, I'm gonna say this Solo Ninetales isn't gonna really care about that taunt as it's gonna click Blizzard again. But I feel like this is a pretty obvious Terra as well. I mean, you don't just send Dragonite out into a Ice type without being like, huh, I wonder if an Ice move is coming in. We see a Terra Ice coming out, and no Terra from the other side. Gonna tank that Ice move, which is going to hurt quite a bit. Miss and Liquidation not picking up the KO. Gonna drop defense though, as yeah, that Terra is going to decimate them. I'm very surprised that there was no Terra on the Dragonite there. You pretty much need Dragonite to take out some of these threats. We know it's got Rock Slide for like the Articuno, it's got Extreme Speed to pick up the KOs, and now you've just kind of let it die. Even if you Terra at this point, it's too late. I think Terra Ice helping hand a Blizzard is still gonna KO even if it's not very effective at this point. Actually, it'll KO Swampert too, yeah. Well, we're gonna see Swampert Terror to Seal. I don't think this is gonna matter as Blizzard is gonna come out, yep, and pick up the double KO, putting us into a 1v4 scenario. We'll see who the last Pokemon here is. It's gonna be quite a rough battle for them. It's gonna be Hisui Arcanine, Tentacles in the back. That's gonna be rough. I mean, this Alolan Ninetales can't really touch it, so that's one good thing. But I mean, even like a Helping Hand Blizzard is still going to hurt. Snow doesn't boost it, thankfully, but yeah, that Terra Ice Helping Hand, you're basically just doing double damage that the Blizzard would normally do. We're going to swap to Dragapult, our first time seeing him as Protect comes out. As a Flare Blitz hits it, going to do no damage. And, with Flex still being on the field, believe this is Choice Band. We'll see here in a second. Breaking Swipe going to lower the attack. Crit's definitely not good either, and Flare Blitz going to do very little to Tentacruel. Breaking Swipe going to lower the attack again. As Flare Blitz comes out, yeah, definitely banded into Flare Blitz there. As Muddy Water is going to pick up the KO, giving the game to Mesagoza Magic 2-1.